Hi, I'm Eric Lanask. We're here in Santa Clara at Editors Day. Joining me this afternoon from Aeris is Syed Hussain. Syed, thank you for joining us. Great to have you with us.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Enjoy being here.
So I don't think it's any secret that the IoT / M2M space has just been growing exponentially. What impact has that had on your business?
Oh, it's been growing quite dramatically. As you are well aware of, the explosive growth in the number of units, the number of applications, and the wide variety of uses for which people are placing these M2M and IoT capabilities, if you will, technologies and capabilities, has just made it absolutely explosive. We've been doubling every year in terms of units, in fact, more than doubling in the past year, to the point where we have reached I think, among the top 10 providers of M2M and IoT services, cellular IoT services in the world right now. And just seeing it continue pretty much unended at this point, unbound.
Wow, that's fantastic news. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How has that growth impacted you in terms of how has it allowed you to evolve your product portfolio?
That's a good question. In the beginning, I'm one of the founders of the company, so in the beginning when we first started out, it was almost exclusively connectivity. How do you get the data from the device back? And what we see is people recognizing that there is a need to go beyond that, a need to understand what that data value is, to understand how they can use that data in their business to make the business actions happen, to do the kinds of interpretations and taking actions on that data that they didn't perhaps be as effective with in the past. That has been the biggest change that we've seen. So we've changed our direction to have not just connectivity, but also do the data analytics, the storage, the transport of the data, and then provide that in a very reliable, robust way so people can use that data effectively. And that's the change I think that's going to happen, continue to happen.
So you've effectively truly become a true services provider.
Exactly, end-to-end, complete stack, all the way from the bottom. When I say the bottom, I mean the connectivity portion of it, all the way up to the analytics and the necessary analysis of the data and the predictions that you can make on that data.
How easy is it for folks to deploy new applications and utilize that data?
It's not always easy. In fact, we have discovered that when people were starting out trying to get applications running to do the data analytics, it wasn't as easy for them to necessarily go from understanding the complexities of their data to be using that data in a useful way. So we put together what we call an Application Express, App Express platform that allows them to take that data and look at it, see it, display it, put it on a map if there's location data, and analyze it in ways that makes it easy for them to get going. Our Neo platform combined with the analytics platform allows them to get started with a product, a device, and literally be seeing results from that within a matter of days, not the months or years that it used to take to. Now, that doesn't mean you get commercial service, but you at least can start seeing the value of the data and then go beyond that.
What type of companies are using you?
Everything from small, medium, large enterprises. We have customers that are monitoring irrigation pumps, industrial applications, to vehicles. It's a natural. Some of the largest OEM manufacturers of cars and selling cars in the United States are on our network. In fact, of the new cars being sold, about 1 in 4 cars that are going on into the market today are running on our platform. And we're going to be expanding that quite dramatically.
Wow, fantastic. Are there other, certainly the automotive space, are there other particular vertical markets that you foresee growing significantly in the near future?
Absolutely. Medical healthcare is probably the most rapid. I think because the impact that an M2M and IoT application can have is quite dramatic. And it's visible to consumers, it's visible to individuals, and has an impact on their life. So that market has been growing quite dramatically. Everything else is much more steady, but I think that the vehicles, which is the connected car that impacts consumers, and the medical healthcare market is going to be the most rapid growth.
Syed, is there a benefit for the carrier community with what you're doing?
Indeed, yes. Our platform has been through the wars. It's a very important tool for us, for our business, and the entire platform is seen by the carrier community as something they can build up. If a carrier has aspirations to deploy an M2M M2M service or an IoT service for their customers, particularly overseas, we have been approached by a number of them, and so we are offering our entire platform or pieces thereof that make sense for a carrier to adopt for their own M2M deployments. And they're excited about that. They're excited about the opportunity. They can see the applications helping their customers, and we find that it's an absolute natural for us to provide our complete core, which was built by us, which was designed by us and deployed by us, become a part of their carrier infrastructure.
And that makes a lot of sense. You're right, because people can, in both of those markets, very clearly see and they're in touch with the benefits. Yeah.
They see it, they feel it, exactly.
Excellent. Well, Syed, there's certainly some very exciting things going on. Look forward to staying in touch and hearing more. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Appreciate that. Well, thank you very much, Eric. I appreciate that time. Thank you.